Good morning, Cheyenne. Welcome to Show 73. We sure do have a packed show, Dylan.
That's right. We have plenty in store for you this week, Cheyenne, with a Hits Night recap, a new Through the Lens, and of course, sports.
So good morning, Cheyenne, and now the news. It's your boy Jackson Bailey.
And I'm Dylan Swavert.
Cheyenne, we have new updates for you on one of our highest achieving groups in the school, Science Olympiad.
Science is comprised of kids from all grade levels, and every Wednesday and Friday they come together to create new projects.
Over to Phil with more on Science O.
Hi, I'm Jason Leaf. I'm president of Science Olympiad here at Cheyenne Mountain. I'm a senior. This is my fourth year competing in the organization. Science Olympiad is really fun because you get to explore a different wide range of science from biology down to physics. And I just love competing and hanging out with friends here and just learning more about science.
Hi, my name is Sarah Parker, and this is my 7th year doing Science Olympiad. Science O is a super fun group because it's a lot of really cool people who get together and explore new ideas and concepts with science.
Hi, I'm Trent Bjorkman, and it's the 2nd year I've been doing Science Olympiad. I do a lot of the building events, so what that really involves is using CNC machines and 3D printers in order to make my gravity vehicle and make programs that are able to detect the temperature of water, which is pretty cool. You guys should join Science Olympiad. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I hang out with my friends and get to learn a bunch of new things.
Cheyenne, last week we had Hits Nights, where our a cappella group and many other choirs performed a Disney-inspired show, and it went off without a hitch.
Oh, I love Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny.
Jackson, those aren't Disney characters.
What? Anyways, let's check out Hits Night.
I'm Dawn Wisdom. I teach all of the choirs here at Cheyenne Mountain High School in the vocal music department, and we have a private voice studio. Hits Night was last week. It's our 24th year that we've had the Hits Night concert. It's something I started when I first came to Cheyenne Mountain to create more buzz around the vocal music department. It's a different theme every year for Hits Night. This year it was Disney Magic, so all of the music was from Disney shows or movies. This is the one concert of the year that students can sign up to do a solo performance instead of just the choirs performing, and they have to seek out that music on their own, find what it is that they want to perform, prepare those, and then do an audition a couple of weeks prior to see who actually gets put on the show. Hits Night is once a year, but we have lots of concerts throughout the course of the year. So keep an eye on the calendar and watch for our next events that we have coming up.
Wow, those were some extraordinary costumes they had on. And speaking of costumes, Cheyenne Halloween is coming up.
It sure is, Jackson. And of course, we've got to explain what you can and can't do to celebrate.
Here's a quick heads up on the dress code for this year's Halloween.
What's up, Cheyenne? Halloween's coming up. You're probably coming up with some wild costume ideas. I'm pretty excited for that. However, school does have its limits. Let's go talk to Mr. Drekovic.
All right, Halloween's coming up, so lots of you are going to want to wear costumes. Costumes are great, except that you do need to follow some really specific guidelines in terms of what's okay and what's not okay. So things that are not okay. You cannot bring weapons, whether they're fake or otherwise. You can't wear a mask here at school because we need to be able to clearly identify who you are at school for safety reasons. Same goes for face paint. You can wear partial face paint, but not full face paint. We need to be able to identify who you are here at school. Hats and hoods are okay as long as they're taken off during class so that you can effectively participate in class. In terms of scandalous attire, you definitely need to have pants on, none of these costumes that are just shirts. If you have any questions or you want to know ahead of time, please come down and talk to one of the deans so that we can answer a question. If you're like, I don't know if my costume quite fits the bill, if you want to ask us some specific questions, we'd way rather have the conversation with you before your costume comes out rather than having you call home and asking you to change your costume during the day. If you have any questions, again, come see one of the deans. We'll help you out.
Well, I definitely am in trouble.
Well, Jackson, you could always dress up as, I don't know, a zombie, a vampire, or maybe an old weird teacher.
O'Brien.
Shh, don't say that. He's our boss.
Well, I guess I could always put on fangs and be an edgy teen vampire.
Like Twilight?
Yeah.
Moron. Well, on that topic, the blood drive was this Tuesday.
Here's more on that.
Good morning, Cheyenne. On October 23rd, our school had our annual blood drive. We were able to catch some of our students donating blood to save lives. Just one donation can save up to 3 lives.
I donated blood because lots of members of my family, lots of my friends have been in situations where they needed blood. And, I think, the idea that I would be in that kind of situation, it isn't in another universe. And the way that people get blood, it comes from events like this. And I wanted to help people in my community and all around this country.
More than 38,000 blood donations are needed every day to keep up with the demand. Thanks to all the Cheyenne students that came out to support a good cause.
Yikes. No thank you.
Wow, Jackson, you need to calm down. It's just some needles.
You're right. I just don't know how.
Well, a lot of people wind down with art.
Well, lucky for me, the AP art exhibit opened last Thursday, and we were lucky enough to capture the event.
Let's take a look.
What's up, Cheyenne? It's your host with the most, Parker Craddock, and last week on Thursday, the AP Art Exhibit opened its doors to the student body, showcasing many great works by many of our student artists. With this year's exhibit, our students as well as faculty and parents now can see just what our art classes have been up to. These projects range from stunning ceramics and pottery to some very inventive paintings and drawings. Kudos to our AP artists, and we hope you can stop by and see their work, Cheyenne. Thanks for tuning in, Cheyenne. That's all we got this week on art. See you next time.
Cheyenne, if you can't tell, we're reaching the end of our show.
That we are, Dylan. A quick question. Do you know what time it is?
9:15.
No, it's time for some sports.
Mom got me out playing when I was really young with all of my siblings, and ever since then, my siblings and I have just played throughout our lives. But seriously, I've probably played tennis for like 3 years, and it's great that this year I ended my senior career on a state championship. Team winning state was so much better than individually, because that's much more of an accomplishment that we had a deep lineup, and that we could beat every other team with 11 players. And a team state title is more significant to me than an individual title. I feel like it just means more. We just kept on playing tennis like every weekend, and it just continued and still is really fun. I love it. Other than tennis, I love playing frisbee golf and ultimate frisbee. Also love ping pong. Somewhat related to tennis. I feel like I have ping pong skill because of tennis. And yeah, also join ping pong club. I'm Joey Geis, and I'm a tennis player for life.
Always love me some sports. That's it for our show this week, Cheyenne. Till next week. But for now, I'm Jackson Bailey.
And I'm Dylan Swavard.
Good day and good luck, Cheyenne.
Next week on AM at CM, watch me, Bryson Frazee, eat some really hot wings with the security advisor, Sergeant Kellogg, on the brand new episode of Wings and Things. See you then, Cheyenne.
You can follow us on Facebook at AMCM TV News and on Instagram at AMCM TV News.
You can also find all of our videos on our YouTube channel, Jeff O'Brien.